Hi there everybody, welcome to another video here on Daring Beefcake. Today I have this Range Rover Evoque 2013. This is a diesel automatic, the D4D version. I'm just going to show you the location of the fuses in this particular model. So I have the manual here and we'll go by the manual. So if anybody knows of any hidden fuse boxes that are not in the manual, then you can let us know. I'm just going by what's in the manual in this particular video. So well, according to the manual, there are 3 fuse boxes. So one is in the engine bay under the bonnet. The other one it's inside of the car, passenger side, and the other one is in the boot, so behind that panel. Now we'll have a look at the interior ones first, and it's showing us here how we can access that fuse box. Figure number 4, figure number 5. So if you open the glove box, there is a little cover in there, and you need to push the 2 little tabs down and bring that cover out. And at the bottom there is a black cover sitting behind, which again we press on the tabs and then remove that cover. So let's have a look at that. And before we have a look at that, we'll just have a look at the allocations shown as here in the manual. So remember, this is a diesel car, so obviously if you have a petrol car and you're looking at the same manual, certain things won't apply to your car, obviously, such as diesel EGR bypass or these things. In my case scenario, petrol ignition coils wouldn't apply. However, it looks like the fuse, this particular fuse, is used for fuse number 12, 15 amp blue. It's for the diesel EGR bypass and the petrol ignition coils. So anyway, that's the list there. So you can, I'm just gonna slowly go down, and if you need to look for a fuse, then pause the video and have a look. And that's it. So the next page will be for the, there is a, okay, so that's actually the engine compartment fuses, and this will be the passenger compartment fuses. Right, and make a note that some fuses are not used So there will be empty slots on your fuse box. There will be empty slots, and that doesn't mean there are missing fuses. It just means that particular fuse may not be used on your car because maybe the car doesn't have that feature. So like this car doesn't have a sunroof, so a sunroof fuse may not be shown in here. So okay, there are some more in here, numbers 61 to 69. And then we have the luggage compartment fuses right here. It says upper and lower. And that is it as far as, yes, this is other stuff. This is specifications for engine, lubricants and whatnot. So now if we use one of these as an example, looking at the passenger compartment fuse boxes, we can choose a fuse to locate in the fuse box and just show you what, how you can find it. So say, and by the way, you have the fuse number in here and the amperage in here. So 25 amps, 5 amps, 5 amps, and then it gives you the color of the fuse. So if you found a different rating fuse or a different color fuse in the slot, that may mean that somebody has already had a look at that and perhaps placed the wrong fuse. So I don't know what we can look at here. So say fuse number 14, 5 amp. It's a tan sort of color, brake pedal switch. So let's look for that, and at the same time we'll see where the fuse box is. So open the glove box here, and in there is that cover. Now I already pushed that tab down, and all you have to do is push the tab down and bring this out. So technically I had already, right, there we are. Okay, so take that out, and you will find also some fuse allocations here. You can see the drawing there and the numbering. So fuse number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and so on. And there is also a key. So inside of there is a key for pulling fuses. So this little key here, this side is for the small fuses, and usually this side is for the bigger fuses. Now obviously I don't recommend, or nobody really recommends, just to go in there and start pulling fuses out. Make sure whatever fuse you're looking for, specific one, find that, and then you can check it. Don't just pull all the fuses out. So if you're looking for fuse number 14, as shown in here, fuse 14, 5 amp, and it was saying brake light switch, something like that. So we're going to look for number 14 in there. You can see all those fuses are numbered. So there it is. That's number 14, right next to the green one, this one here. So that's how you would grab it and take it out. So I don't really want to pull it out because I don't want to, I'm not really looking for any fuses as such. I just don't want to pull it out because that could cause a fault code to be generated on the car. So that's how easy it is really. And you can find the same fuse box from down here. It's just that it gives you some access. So you have this tab here, and on the other side and that's where you have some more fuses. It is the same fuse box, but it's quite long, so it goes all the way down here. So you may not be able to access this fuse from the glove box compartment, which is fuse number whatever that is. Let's try to focus on that. All right, so those are actually spare fuses. Those 6 there are spare fuses. And just there we have fuse number F66, 68 and 69. But you can see that 68 is not available. It's not, there's no slot for it even. So that's pretty much it. Now we can fit this back, and we can also obviously close this one. There we are. And now we're going to look at the ones under the bonnet. So open the bonnet. We've already seen the list, so we don't really need to check that again. And now what we need to do is just remove this little okay, there's a missing one there. That is this type of button there, which I do remember losing one, so which must be the one that was there. So anyway, you can take this little cover out here quite easily, and then this is the fuse box in here, which we want to try and push those tabs to one side and get this cover out. And again, you have some spare fuses right there, and you have the little key. Again, that white thing there is the key for pulling out the fuses. So you have the normal fuses here, and then you have those micro fuses there. Those are the spare ones. And again, this cover sort of gives you a list of what the fuses might be for, like a horn and radiator fan and so on, few other things. But obviously with your manual you can be a bit more specific about those fuses. And here's where we have the fuses. We also have some relays. Unfortunately, the relays are not well, actually there might be. These are the relays here. So it looks like the diagram sort of shows you maybe wiper blades, or like wiper motors. This is like I think this is the heater of the windscreen. The key, another sort of wiper blade, maybe another different setting, a horn relay, the washers for the headlamp, these two, that's the fuel pump, maybe another relay here. This might be for the radiator fan. Another one there, not sure what that is, but yeah, usually most cars don't really show you what the relays are for, so in this case it's not bad. Another relay there, that's for the AC, so air conditioning, and that's an engine one. And well, that's where your fuses are, that's where your relays are. Some more fuses down here, and I'm pretty sure those are also numbered. So if we have a close look, you can see that F30, F36, F40, 41, 42 and so on. But you can also see the empty slots where fuses are not used. So on models which, as I mentioned, may have other extras, may actually have those fuses in place. So just gonna put this little cover back on here. Again, I don't need to start pulling fuses because I don't really have any issues there. Nice and locked. And then we can put this cover in here. Make sure that is fitting nicely in there. And then we can put our little clip back in here. And that is that. So now we can actually go to the rear and check out the fuses. So open the boot, and behind this cover is your fuses. And again, another relay, and again another list here of what the fuses are for. So like this relay here might be for the electric seats or something like that, but well, again, I'm not really sure. That might be for the rear wiper blade one. And well, yet again, you have the fuse numbering, the rating, the amperage, and you will have that written somewhere in there for sure. But saying that, in this particular diagram, it is showing you the diagram here and the two relays here, for example. That would be this diagram up here and these two relays. And then you have another two relays here which are not in this car. One relay here and then the fuse box. And that's what we have here. Two relays, fuse box, and one relay is being used in this case scenario. So FA 1140 amp fuse would be that one there. F12 would be that one there, which actually you can just about see the numbers there. F11, F12, they are written in blue, a little bit difficult to see. Then you have the 5 amp fuse just there. Again, it does have a numbering, but it's a bit difficult to see. And then you have FA9 just sitting below, which is empty. So this one here is that one there, and that is empty. Then you have 30, 15, 30, and 5. 30, 15, 30, and 5, and so on. And that's pretty much it, really. So on that note, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I will of course answer if I know. If I don't know, I'll still answer, just saying that I don't know the answer. But I will try to help wherever I can. So anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next video. So thanks for watching.